discussing Congress is working out how to police your social media. One company wants to give you control over your data right now. If you're like me, you use a range of online services. I'm on Twitter and Instagram, but there are a few others too. And Digi.me promises to put all of that data from all of your services, we're talking financial, health, social, and more, in one place. And get this, you can search it all and decide who can see it and who can use it. Joining me now is Shane Green, the CEO of Digi.me US. Shane, thanks so much for joining us. Now, help me out. Explain to me how this works, because at this point, it's sounding a bit too good to be true.
Well, hi, Paula, and thanks for having me today. So Digi.me does exactly what you said. It allows individuals to plug into more than 15,000 different sources of data about themselves, aggregated in one private and secure place that they control, and then set permissions on which apps or services get access to it. And that's exactly what we're focused on, is putting that control back in the hands of individuals. And
in putting it back in the hands of individuals, though, how all-encompassing is this? Because I still assume that whatever data I willingly give to Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, that they can still use exactly the way they want to.
Well, we hear that a lot, and that is an obvious question. Of course, that data is going to continue to exist in other places out there, but it's living in all of these different silos. When you get your arms around all of that data in one place, it gives you as an individual sort of that unique competitive advantage to decide which other services get access, and that really gives you the differentiation and empowering those apps. Your data combined in that way really lets any of those apps leapfrog the competition.
And can you explain that to me a little bit further in terms of, we've been used to hearing about places like Facebook selling your data on. That's still going to happen though as well, isn't it?
Well, it will happen, but I think increasingly you're going to see app developers and companies choose solutions like ours. And you're already starting to see this in a big way in Europe, where they have new laws and just generally a whole different view on privacy and consent and transparency. And so what we're doing right now is basically, you know, firing the starting gun in a race to the top among developers to not only create the best apps and the most value for you from your data, but also showing at the same time what good stewards they can be of your data.
And do you think you'll be able to continue to do it for free?
Well, absolutely. We do get paid by the developers who build apps and who ask for data from the users, and we're very transparent about that to everyone involved. We are not selling data or even able to touch, hold, or see data. So we really are just like a credit card company in that we get paid every time that data gets delivered faithfully to another app that abides by these new rules and respects your ownership and control of your data.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've had problems with that before with other companies, so we'll put that on hold for a second. You know, we had raised the possibility that, you know, this seems like it's important to people, and yet other times you see a lot of people don't have any problems with their data going to these companies because they kind of believe, you know what, there's a way to get it anyway, and they kind of don't trust the entire system as it is.
Well, I think that's been true historically, but that's also because people haven't had easy tools to use or other options. And so that's what the app developers building on our platform are doing. They're creating very easy to use, compelling apps that maybe even do some of the things other apps you're already using do, like help you with managing your personal finances. But when they tell you, we will do this with complete respect for your privacy, complete control over the data, and we will never do anything with that data that you don't know about, that's very different. I think we're starting to find that people, you know, they listen up and they say, yeah, I want to try that. And when they see that they can actually experience that in a way that's, you know, transparent and clear, unlike most of the current services, it does start to change their attitude towards this.
Yeah, and it is a fair point as all of us become a little bit more savvy about what's going on with our data out there. Shane, thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Now,